Hey, good people, how you doing? David Taub here, co-creator of NextLevelGuitar.com. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar journeys are going famously. And today I have a lesson on lead guitar. We're going to do some kind of fun licks, and we're going to examine some different soloing strategies. I was playing over a jam track, key of A minor. The chords over the track is A5, F5, D5, G5. Right? Power chords, very wide open, easy to play over. I want to choose something kind of dark, minor for that kind of rock and modern rock kind of sound. So always know the chords to which you're playing over. That gives the full roadmap to the soloing avenues, right, that are there. The key is only a part of it. I chose A natural minor or A Aeolian mode. I wanted those dark sounds. I also used A minor pentatonic and blues over all the chords. You could use that, A minor pentatonic. And I was also using notes pulling from different various A minor type arpeggios. So let me show you some of the scales and arpeggios I was using. This is the ammunition, what we're building the licks from, right? A natural minor off of the 6-string root A note, 5th fret. That scale looks like this. There's also up at the 12th fret off the A string root. A minor pentatonic and blues expanded scale. I was using that. That looks like this. And jam tracks are just an invaluable tool for the practicing guitarist, right? It allows you to practice, but putting it in a musical context. So critical. I have some killer jam tracks and some ebooks. I call it my jam track coach. I'll send you 6 killer sounding jam tracks and 2 ebooks where I talk about what the chords in each track are, what works over them, what scales to try, why they work, right? And I have all the scales diagrammed out also. If you click on that link below, I'll send it to you for free. And I was using different A minor type arpeggios. I'll show you a few of those. I was pulling some notes from those. You have a nice A minor 7th one here. And then I was connecting that kind of up here. You have your nice A minor triad or A minor arpeggio here. You also have a nice A minor 7th right here. And I use an A minor 9 arpeggio here, I believe. So that's a good batch of scales and arpeggios that you could use. Some of the devices and licks I was doing. A nice cool lick I was doing, I was pulling off on the triad and then just working back up the notes in the arpeggio. You could do that with any, obviously, arpeggio or triad. It sounds nice when you start repeating it, and then when you build up the speed, it sounds really cool. Another little device I like to use is play off the half steps in whatever scale I'm using. Now, obviously, if you're using minor pentatonic and blues, it's mostly whole steps or minor third, 3 frets, so you're not going to be able to do that. But in a natural minor scale or many other diatonic scales, you have half steps, and those are awesome opportunities for melodic licks because those half steps sound so good. One of the licks I did was when I climbed up and then I held a bent note. So remember our A natural minor scale up here. Right? So I came into it. So I'm basically sliding to, here's my half step right here. I'm playing off of the B and the C. Slide to the C. Bend the B up to the C. So I'm playing off the half step, and then I'm bending to the half step, and then holding it. And I did that over the A5th chord, so it had a lot of impact. So anywhere, and then later in the solo I played off of this one, which is actually the same bend. I'm bending the B to the C, but I'm doing it down here on the high E string at the 7th fret. If you have a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us. It helps us to keep bringing the content. Please leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this video. Let us know what videos you'd like to see coming up, what lessons you'd like to see. If you like the video, please share and click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for your support. And there's a lot of different devices you could do. You could bend and hold it, bend and vibrato it, bend and release it, slide it, bend it and hold it. All off of one last device I was using in the solo to kind of build up into a big bend is I kind of descend down the neck in trills down a scale. Now in order to do this, you got to know the notes of the scale on one string. Because we're playing it laterally this way. So remember, I'm using a natural minor, which is no sharps or flats. You know, there's notes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So if you play those notes on the high E string, right, you have your open E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, okay? Alright, so what I did was, when I got up here, see how I brought that into a bend? So I'm moving down the scale one interval at a time, but I'm doing a quick hammer and pull on each note. You could just do one. I was doing something more like something like that, where I was trilling the note right down the scale. I really like to use that as a device because it builds this cascading sound down, and then I do a big bend where I create the drama, right? And then hold the tension. Throw in some vibrato, right? And then I threw in like a legato type lick. So that's a really cool little device that you could use anywhere that you know all the notes, you know, on one string. So another really good soloing tip, know your scales on one string going across the neck, not just vertically up and down, because then it opens up the door to all of these types of licks. That's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could take some things out of this lesson, kind of put your own spin on it, make it your own, right? Practice over jam tracks. Remember, click on that link below. I'll send you my jam track coach for free. 6 killer sounding jam tracks paired with 2 ebooks. Really help your lead guitar playing. Also remember, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps us. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see in coming lessons. Stay tuned. I got lots more killer content and videos coming up. And remember one thing, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.